Good morning. Happy Mother's Day, as if you haven't already heard that. I'm Dorothy Powers, and before I go to my script, I'm just going to add a few words about this Wednesday evening's event. We're going to have a panel discussion with 5 or possibly 6 young people who have varying other conditions of being trans or being non-binary. They don't fit the mold. And they, as with many of us, don't fit the norm that people expect. And yet they're welcome here, as you've welcomed me. So I hope that everyone can attend. It's just a short hour and 15 minutes. Their goal is to tell their story of their journey, share it with us, invite questions from the audience, and help us understand how we can better support this diverse community that is an important part of the tapestry of our lives. So with that, I'll go back to the script as I have it here. But thanks for that, and I hope you can all participate. So for myself, as part of the LGBTQ community, I've always felt like an outcast. When I started attending here, I soon stopped using the visitor parking and decided I was home. I never knew what open and affirming was until I was here. This congregation, all of you, made such an impression on me. I wanted in on this. So this year, I formally joined and now proudly wear my name badge every week. Special message, take note. I was asked to lead the Open and Affirming mission a few months ago. With that, I'm learning more of all that goes on around here to make this a force for good. This congregation does so much in-house here, as well as in the community and for the world. Thinking ahead about today's call for offering, I was asked to do this more than a few weeks ago. I received multiple requests for political donations. In fact, this morning, Kamala sent me a personal email. I got these requests from Team Joe or Scott for Tammy or this PAC or that PAC. It's crazy. And they're just relentless, always urgent, always telling me that I'm the only one in DuPage County. They need it by midnight and make all the promises. My mind wandered with this. Thinking of political donations, I imagined, what if I got a text or email from God asking for a donation? What would that look like? What would she promise in return? It didn't really take me long to realize some glaring differences. If we look around us, through the walls, outside in our community and so on, we have it made. God has provided food, clothing, shelter, opportunities, friends and families, and yes, especially this congregation that supports us no matter who we are. By the grace of God, we're all blessed. God didn't ask for a donation. She just did it. God has been gracious. This year, I'm more aware than ever of all this church does, and also what God does. My offering is no donation. It's a thanks, and just a small thanks at that, for all that is given to me without restraint. On a little lighter note, just to collect myself, I thought again about politics. Imagine if our candidates ran based on what they'd already done, rather than the false hopes and promises. Would be pretty cool. But just imagine for a moment, if you would, if the one who really delivers, God, joined the race. That would be a rigged election. Something for Donald to talk about. Back to the realities of running this extraordinary place. If you've already completed your annual pledge form, thank you. If not, your completed form helps us plan more effectively for all we would like to do to share God's love. Many of us contribute online using the QR code that's in the bulletin. You can also simply add to the offering plate as it goes by, or maybe add a little extra as a tip, as Seth has suggested. Let's keep working to make this world a better place for all. Thank you.